Hello, I am feeling on this can be the
Hello everyone, hopefully you're doing well. This is Serena Visegi. Serena is the speaker who can't speak and the writer who can't write. And me, well, I'm Jamila Doolin. I am Serena's right-hand woman.
I speak, I speak on the of
Right, so what Serena said was this. He speaks. He writes books. He has online products. He does videos. He's all over the internet.
My time is
Yeah, and you know why he does all of this? He does all of this because he has one desire. And that desire is to motivate. It's to inspire. And it's to help you achieve your goals.
I'm very excited because we are going to tell
Right, and he's super excited to do this because today he's going to talk about motivation.
No, I'm motivated, but I'm going to go deep in the motivation.
You're going to
go deep in the motivation.
So you're going to do a deep dive today into motivation.
Yeah, how many of you?
So what Serena said was this. How many of you really think about motivating yourself?
I can go on my books. I can give it a lot. So if you don't consume it, then you won't be motivated by me.
Alright, so someone said, look, I can go online. I can do videos. I can write books. I can have classes. I can do coaching. I can do all these things. But if you don't consume it, then you won't be motivated by me.
Motivation is something that you do once or twice.
Right.
Or do you?
Right, and motivation isn't one of those things that you just do like say once or twice or just once a year. It's not something that's kind of spotty in your life.
It's something that needs to be delivered.
Right, it's something that needs to be deliberate.
And motivation is being excited to take action.
Right. So motivation is being excited to take action.
Yeah. One thing that gets motivated is discouraging moments.
One thing
that can motivate is discouraging moments.
So Serena said, look, one of the things that can kill motivation is discouraging moments.
Yeah, I have many discouraging moments.
And Serena also said that he has many discouraging moments.
I have to deal with it.
He has to deal with a disability.
I have to deal with running a company.
He has to deal with running a company.
I have to deal with trying to become amazing.
And he has to deal with trying to become amazing.
And there are many moments that are discouraging.
And there are many moments, that are just discouraging.
I have to deal with my disability.
Right. Again, Serena has to deal with his disability.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what that's like a little bit?
You know what 30 seconds ago?
30 seconds ago.
I had a spasm.
Serena had a spasm.
I had to deal with it.
And that's something that you have to deal with.
I have to deal with it. People having to help me with everything.
Right. Serena has to deal with people having to help him with everything.
I have to, what are they you think I can't?
Yeah, all day Serena watches people do things that he can't do.
I would do
You watch people without a speech impediment.
I would do things
You watch people
easy,
do things easier
better,
and faster
and better.
and better.
It gets to me.
And sometimes it kind of gets to him.
Because I can make a decision for others. I can make a decision for others.
You can make that all a big deal. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone said he could make all of that like a really big deal in his life.
But that's where I have more motive.
But that's where he has to motivate himself.
I have to go back and read the self-help.
And then he has to go back and he has to read self-help books.
I have to go with
Yeah.
go out and be good.
Right, so you have to take steps to kind of refocus yourself and get you out of that space, like maybe playing with your kids, going out to dinner, going for a ride, going to conferences.
And the motivation that works.
And basically motivation, it's not easy. It takes a lot of work.
There are two kinds that you face.
There are two kinds of challenges that you will face.
Challenges that you were brought to.
These are challenges that you're going to run into, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, what are they?
Like, growing up in a chaotic house.
Growing up in a chaotic house.
Or having anxiety. Or having a disability.
Or in this case, a disability.
Most of the time you have issues.
But most of the time, the challenges that you have are challenges that you've chosen.
I chose to be a father. I chose to be an entrepreneur.
Right. For example, you might choose to be a parent. You might choose to be an entrepreneur. For that matter, you might choose to go get some further education, college, culinary school, technical trade school.
Yeah. I know with other choices come amazing moment of discouragement.
Right, and with all of those challenges come moments of discouragement.
And to counterbalance that discouragement, you have to motivate yourself.
Right, and one of the best ways to counterbalance that one of the best ways to counterbalance those challenges is to motivate yourself.
I don't think that motivation is something you have.
Right. So Serena said that he doesn't believe that motivation and inspiration is something that you either have or don't have.
It's something that flows in.
It's something that flows in and then flows out.
For example, we see results.
For example, when you see results,
You're motivated.
you're motivated.
When you do a nut rush.
When you do everything right.
And you
and then still fall on your face, because that does happen, right?
That's discouraging.
That is. It's so discouraging.
Again.
Yeah, I have an example too. All right, let's hear your example.
All
right, here's Serena's example. You have a meeting.
you live half an hour early.
You leave 30 minutes early.
And you go, okay, we're going to hang out, get a coffee.
Right. Your idea is, you know what, I'm going to get there early. I'm going to go hang out. I'm going to have like coffee. I'll, be there about 30 minutes early so I can enjoy my coffee before going into my meeting. Then you hit LA traffic.
And
then you're 30 minutes late. And then everybody has sympathy for you because everybody says, oh my goodness, we know. Right? No, I know what you're saying, yeah.
At that moment, you'd
yeah, at that moment, you can be discouraged easily. So, Renee, I have an example.
Yeah.
Okay. As you know, I'm always on a quest to reduce my size. There we go. So I started doing intermittent fasting. And and it said, if you do this, then you'll see this result in this amount of time. So in the first 3 weeks, do you know what result I saw? It wasn't negative, but we were at 0. There was absolutely no result. So I've gone through, 3 weeks of only giving myself an 8-hour window each day to eat. Otherwise, it's water or tea. And the result was literally 0. Nothing changed. The weight remained the same. And now, farther into it, there have been some adjustments. But it's discouraging. It's discouraging when you're doing all these things and the result that you're getting isn't what you're hoping for.
Sometimes I feel tired when my handicap.
Sometimes you feel what?
Taunted.
Did you say sabotage? Taunted.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We can't, I want to do something. All these amazing goals.
Right, it's like you want to do something and you have all these amazing goals.
My body, we're not doing it.
And then your body says, not exactly. That's not what we're doing.
Every day of my life.
And then that happens like every day of your life.
Yeah, it does happen to some extent every day.
To some extent, it happens every single day.
But it's up to me, though. It's up to me to have a routine to motivate myself.
Right, but Serena said it's up to him to have that routine to motivate himself.
And you know what? So many of us are waiting for the motivation.
Right, and the thing is, so many of us are just waiting. We're sitting back waiting for that motivation.
My motivation needs to be a habit.
But the motivation needs to be a habit?
It needs to be something that you do every day or every couple of days.
Yeah, it needs to be something that you do every day or every few days.
So it's up to you to read a self-help book.
It's up to you to read a self-help book.
It's up to you to follow that guru on social media.
Yeah, and it's up to you to follow that guru on social media.
It's up to you to connect with your religion.
Yeah, it's up to you to, I'm sorry?
Connect with your religion.
Connect with your religion or
Faith.
Yeah, or your faith.
Yeah, or even it's creating a playlist that pump me up.
Yeah, even if you have like a motivational playlist, it's up to you to create that
Yeah.
and then play it.
We always have music.
It's true.
We really have music. I got more music.
Yeah, so when Serena writes, he always has music. And the reason for that is that's what motivates Serena. So,
and you know,
there we go.
It's up to you to got a friend that you got the one that motivates you.
Right. It's up to you to find your friends that motivate you. You know, the ones that are inspiring, that uplift you, that make you want to go further. Well, it's up to you to connect with those people and make arrangements to see them, be around them, just to, experience whatever it is that gives you positive feelings and move forward when you're around them.
We are bombarded by messages that are negative.
Yeah, so here's the issue. Every single day, we are bombarded with negative messages.
It could be the media. It could be the media.
It could be the media.
It could be putting up somebody.
It could be
putting up fires.
It could be putting out fires.
It could be
having an
unpaid bill.
An unpaid bill. Unexpected bill. Oh my goodness, you want to hear something funny?
What?
So I was talking to my dad this morning, and we were talking about bills. He goes, every time I get that credit card balance down into just the double digits, he goes, I start to dread it. I dread it because I know when that balance is just in the double digits, something bad is about to happen. He said every single time. When that credit card bill goes under $100, something bad is about to happen.
It could be it could be anything negative.
Yeah, it could be anything negative.
And you're doing real word on the negative.
That's kind of true. So what Serena said was this: we're wired to look at the negative. It's like we naturally just run and we're drawn to the negative thing in our life, and we have to work really hard to fight that.
I have three photo messages too fast when I get one.
It takes how many?
Three
positive messages to get rid of one, to drown out one negative one.
Yeah, and the friends that want to call it complain.
Yeah, and the negative, we all have those friends who like to call and complain about whatever, and they do it for a long, long time.
There are things going on with our loved ones.
Yeah, there's things going on with our loved ones.
That we have to deal with. To
deal with those things.
There are issues at work.
There's work issues that we have to deal with.
And the more meeting you want to be, the more issues that are going to come up.
Right, and so basically it works like this. The more motivating you want to be, the more issues that are going to arise. This is how it is.
You need a go-to routine.
Yeah, and to help you with that, you need your go-to routine.
No, you need a routine to be motivated every day.
Yeah, you need a routine so you can stay motivated every single day.
So every time I get discouraged, I have a routine.
Serena said every time he gets discouraged, he has his routine.
This could be reading books.
This could be reading books.
Watching online videos.
Yeah, it could be watching online videos.
Playing with kids.
Playing with his kids.
Hanging out with my wife.
Hanging out with his wife.
It could be anything. It could be anything.
It could be anything.
And guess what? When I'm discouraged.
And when you're discouraged,
I have to lean on the person more. I need to lean on the person more.
Okay, so what Serena said was that when he's discouraged, he has to lean on that process even more. Because that process is what pulls you out of it, right? Yeah.
My issue is to go negative.
Yeah, your instinct, like a lot of people, isn't to go positive. The instinct, the natural instinct, is just to kind of fall into that negative place.
It's a good thing. It's to see why it's happening.
Yeah, it's a complaint. It's a, why is this happening? It's,
why me?
Why me?
Why now?
Why now? Does this happen to anybody else?
It does.
And it does.
It does.
But when you're in that place, it's hard to remember that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what, that routine is. That routine is.
Easy. The routine to get you out of it, or the routine to be in it? Yeah, it is. It's really easy to sit there and say, why is this happening to me?
Because everybody, no energy.
Right. So that routine, it requires no energy.
Actually, you know that doesn't energy, but
yeah, it draws a lot of energy from you, but it takes little effort.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
You like that?
Yeah, it takes effort.
Yeah, no creativity, because it's really easy to sit there and say, why me? You don't have to think about it. You don't have to be creative. You don't have to do anything except for, I'm stuck in this circumstance and I shouldn't be.
So we're trying to effort.
What's challenging?
Yeah. Okay, we're trying to get out of this mood.
Yeah, exactly. Now what's harder is to recognize you're in that place and then ask yourself what it is you need to do to get out of it. Now that takes creativity. That takes effort. Yes. That takes focus.
You might not pick up a book, but rather you should pick up a book.
Right. You might want to just pick up what?
The
remote and watch TV and sit there and wallow. Oh, why me? Woe is me. Oh, my life stinks. Oh, I wish it were better. But instead of doing that, pick up something like a book that's going to uplift you. Find ways to have some hope.
Yeah. And it's easy to call your friend and complain.
Yeah, it's easy to call your friend and complain. But instead of that,
call your mentor and go, I'm stuck.
Call your mentor.
I'm stuck. Help me get out of it.
And find out how to get out of it. You know what else you could do?
And when you get out of it, she's going to do challenging advice. Right, your mentor's going to give you some challenging advice. I've got one. Instead of calling your friend to complain, call your friend to go out for a walk. Yeah. Go get some exercise. Move. Get some sunshine. That's challenging. Yeah, it's challenging because you want to wallow in your little place. But get out and go move so that your endorphins can get going and you can think about things in a different way. We have been challenged at the end of last week. Yeah, you had that happen last week, a business challenge, and you could have fallen into that. Why me? I did for a couple hours a day. So you did fall into it a little bit. Yeah. But then instead, you didn't stay there because what did you do? You worked your way out of it. The whole weekend, I watched 12 hours on the video. Right. So instead of just wallowing in that place, Serena got busy. He started learning what he needed to learn. Spent 12 hours learning. So that he could... 5 hours? Oh, 5 hours. Yeah. So that he could get out of that place. And that was challenging. It would have been for you to qualify or yeah, it would have been easier just to drink. Oh, that's my favorite. Go get some junk food, like a little ice cream. Yeah, more vacations all around the boutique house. Find it and go get it. Right. There are ways to motivate yourself all around you. But it is incumbent upon you to get up, get out, and go find it. Yeah. Next week we a team member to search out a lot of stuff.
Right. Next week we have a 2-hour meeting with a team member to sort through some of the things that we were experiencing that weren't working out in our favor.
And that's time. It's not only 2 hours. It's everything we have to 2 hours.
Right. It's not just, so it's challenging. And it's not just challenging because it's 2 hours. And I don't know about you, but for me, a 2-hour meeting is tough. I mean, that's a good piece of time there. But it's also challenging because
yeah, implement everything.
Yeah.
It may take a month or two.
Right. It's also challenging because we aren't just having that 2-hour meeting just to hear how the other person sounds when they talk and to hear how we sound when we talk. We're doing it so that we can implement something. And so after that meeting, we have to get busy. We have to get to work. And we kind of, implement those ideas and make some things happen.
Okay. I'm going to tell about one more.
All right, so last thing you want to talk about is?
You have open the motivation.
You know what? You can't be motivated without being open to the idea of motivation.
So, I will not work with anybody who's not open to my ideas.
Serena said that he wouldn't work with anybody who's not open to his ideas.
Look, I have friends who I understand what they want, but they're not ready for my suggestions.
Right, so Serena said, he sees this. He sees it in his friends and his clients where they're not, he has ideas for them, but they're not necessarily open to those ideas at that point.
They're not open. They're not open to my suggestions.
Yeah, they're not open to Serena's suggestions.
If you're not open to my suggestions, you can watch everything I have. All my books, that will not for me because you're on time.
Right, so what Serena said was this. Look, if you're not open to Serena's ideas, you can watch his books. You can read his books. You can watch his videos. You can take his classes. You can watch more books. You can read more books. You can watch more videos. You can do the coaching. But ultimately, if you're not open to receive what he's teaching, well, then it's not going to work for you.
It's like going to Naruto. If you go to Naruto and not really try anything on you, then you will never like anything on it.
Right. Excuse me. What Serena said was this. It's like going to a new restaurant. You've heard it's great. You get there, and you don't want to try anything on the menu. And then you leave, and you say, well, the restaurant wasn't good. Well, of course it wasn't good, because you didn't open yourself up to experience what's there.
And that's why you need to experience what's there.
Right, and that's what you've got to do. You have to experience what's there.
So I have a client.
You have a client?
I have an idea for it.
You have an idea for the client?
So I emailed him.
You emailed the client?
I love it.
Right, and the response was, I love the idea, when can we talk? That's being open.
Yeah, I'm being open.
Right. The client could have said, this will never work for, and then just given the laundry list of reasons, right? But instead, what this client said was, let me think about it. I'm open to it. Let's talk. That leaves possibilities there for you.
You gotta be open. You gotta be open. No idea.
Right. It's just basically this. You have to be open to new ideas.
And you gotta have this desire to become amazing.
And you have to have the desire to become amazing.
Understanding that, that's something that we're obsessing about. Because I always had this desire to become amazing.
Right, and Serena said, for him, that's one of those things that's been a blessing for him in his life. Because he can't remember not having the desire to become amazing.
And there was a time where I was stuck in my life. There was a lot of time when I was stuck on my mindset.
Right, there have been times when Serena's been stuck. Stuck in a mindset, stuck in your head, stuck in your emotions.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that you lost your desire to be amazing.
Yeah. That meant I had to double down on a routine.
Right, that meant he had to double down on this routine. Double down on those things that motivated him so that he could keep persevering even when he was stuck in those other places.
Like, I love movies. I love most of movies in general.
Right, most things related to motivation are internal.
If you watch it and dismiss it, I could talk for hours, but if you dismiss it, it's not gonna work.
Right, so if you discipline yourself, you can talk for hours?
No, if I talk for hours, you might just dismiss it.
Okay. So if you're not going to discipline yourself and you're not going to listen, it doesn't make a difference how long someone talks to you. He can talk to you for an hour, he can talk to you for a day. It won't matter because you've already made up in your mind how this is going to be. But if you're open...
You gotta be open. You gotta be open to motivation.
Right. If you're open to being motivated, someone can talk for 5 minutes, he can talk for 20 minutes. You're going to listen and you're going to be involved and you're going to be in tune and you're going to think to yourself, how could I make this part of my life? How could this work for me? When can I get this started? So on and so forth. And you're going to have a better chance of having the result that you want because you are open.
And you know what? I have a question.
All right. What you said suggestions?
Confessions?
Yes. Okay.
My job is not to motivate you.
Right, so Serena said, look, quite frankly, his job is not to motivate you.
My job is not to inspire you.
His job is not to inspire you.
My job is to give you ideas that will motivate you for yourself.
Your job is to
give you ideas that will help you motivate you for yourself.
That will help you motivate yourself and inspire yourself.
Yeah, I can't be with you all day long.
Right, and because he can't be with you all day long, you have to be able to do this
and
for yourself.
You know what? If I'm even with you all day long, and we can make it happen.
Even if he were with you all day long and we could make that happen,
then I can control the way you interpret.
Right, he still can't control the way you interpret the information. So I guess all of this is to say, look, some of this falls to you. If you want to be motivated, there's a certain amount of responsibility that you are going to have to assume for your motivation.
Yes, my name is Charlie. If you want more, go to SerenaB.com or visit my blog at SerenaB.com.
Right. This is Serena. I'm Jamila. What else did you say? If you want to learn more,
go to SerenaB.com.
Go to SerenaB.com.
Or read the blog in the description.
Or read the blog in the description.
Yeah, go be amazing. Go be amazing.
Now, go forth and be amazing.